If you're looking for a shortcut to weight loss with Purisaki patches, you need to see this first. Most research on berberine is about pills, not patches, and that locked gate of your skin changes everything. Here are the 4 facts you must know before you buy. I have left the Purisaki patches official website link in the description below. Fact number 1. What the website is claiming. Purisaki is not really selling itself as a medicine with hard promises. It is presented more as a wellness companion. The website's language feels gentle and careful, almost like someone offering support beside the road rather than claiming to be the vehicle itself. Instead of saying it will cure or fix anything, it talks about helping with your journey, your focus, and your daily routine. That matters because the tone already tells you how the product wants to be seen. The wording is built around comfort and consistency. Phrases like supports your journey, supports your focus, and steady all-day companion make the patch sound like a small helper you wear quietly in the background. It is the kind of language that paints a picture of support rather than dramatic change, like a lamp casting a soft glow instead of a spotlight that changes the whole room. The message is simple. This is meant to fit into your day, not act like a medical intervention. The website also makes a clear distinction by stating that the patch is not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent any disease. That is an important boundary. In plain terms, it says, we are not claiming this patch is a treatment. So when you look at the product honestly, the claim is not that it is a proven medical solution, but that it is a wellness tool with supportive language around it. That distinction sets the stage for the bigger question. Does the science actually match the marketing? Fact number 2. Do berberine patches actually work? Berberine has gotten a lot of attention, but most of the real research has been done on the oral form, the kind you swallow. That matters because a pill and a patch are not the same road to the same destination. A pill goes through your digestive system, while a patch has to pass through the skin, which is much more like a locked gate than an open door. So even if oral berberine shows some promise, that does not automatically mean a patch will deliver the same result. When experts look at berberine and weight loss, the picture is still fuzzy. The evidence is not strong enough to call it a clear winner, and even trusted health sources say the results are not conclusive. That means berberine may have some potential, but the science has not drawn a straight, confident line from takes berberine to loses weight. It is a bit like seeing headlights in the fog. You know something is there, but you cannot see the full shape yet. That is why the patch version deserves extra caution. A transdermal patch sounds convenient, almost like slipping on a shortcut, but convenience is not the same as proof. Right now, the human evidence for berberine patches is weak, which means the product may be leaning more on hope and marketing than on solid clinical results. So the honest answer is simple. Oral berberine has some study behind it, but berberine patches still have not earned a strong evidence-based reputation. Fact number 3. Are berberine patches good for weight loss? Berberine has earned attention mostly because of the oral version, not the patch. Even there, the results are modest rather than dramatic. It is a bit like hearing that a small boat can move steadily in calm water. That does not mean it is built to cross a stormy ocean. The evidence suggests berberine may help a little in some situations, but it is not the kind of thing that makes weight loss effortless or guaranteed. Once you turn that same ingredient into a patch, the story changes again. A patch is not just a different package, it is a different road entirely. The skin acts like a gate, and not every ingredient gets through it in a useful amount. So even if oral berberine shows some promise, that does not automatically transfer to a patch. The claim becomes weaker because the delivery method itself has not been clearly proven for weight loss. That is why the safest way to look at berberine patches is with caution, not excitement. The idea may sound simple and attractive, like a shortcut taped onto the skin, but health results do not usually work that neatly. At this point, the weight loss promise is more of a possibility than a proven outcome. So the honest view is that berberine patches may attract interest, but they still do not have strong enough evidence to be trusted as a real weight loss solution. Fact number 4. Side effects and wear time. One of the first things the website tells you is to place the patch on a new area each time, and that detail is important. It suggests the company is aware that skin can react, just like fabric can rub a sore spot if it keeps touching the same place. In other words, even before you get to the bigger claims, the product itself is quietly admitting that irritation is a real possibility. That does not make it dangerous on its own, but it does show that the skin is part of the story. With berberine in general, the side effects are better known from the oral form. People can get nausea, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, or abdominal pain, which is why it is not something to treat casually. It is a reminder that even natural ingredients can act like a strong spice in the body, useful in small amounts for some people, but uncomfortable for others. So, when a patch carries the same ingredient, it is fair to ask what happens once that ingredient starts interacting with the body over time. The website says to wear the patch for 8 hours and keep using it daily for at least 90 days, but that sounds more like a usage instruction than a proven medical plan. It is a bit like a recipe telling you how long to bake a cake, while still not proving the cake will come out right every time. The schedule may be the brand's recommendation, but it is not the same as strong clinical evidence, so the wear time should be seen as a product guideline, not a scientifically settled rule.